Okay, shall we get on with it? I think we probably should. Let's get rid of that screen and put the game up. There we go. Okay, where are we at? We are killing the Soviet Union. We have almost capitulated them, I believe. Yes, they're very close to capitulation. I am still a year away from cracking their code, so that's useless to us. Oh, I'm in blooming spy mode. Looks good down there. We're starting to kill the Japanese. That's not going to happen anytime soon. Somehow the Soviet pocket over here seems to still be getting bigger. I think they should probably have a few more men over near us rather than over at the Japanese. In fact, let's see. Can I see what my... Did Japan have war participation? Hey! Why do I only have 24% participation? Why is the domain of India's participation 20%, damn it? I'm looking at the wrong war. Much better, 41%. That's much more reasonable. Yeah, and we just need to capitulate the Germans. I probably just need to unpause. I don't think there's anything I need to do. I could do with putting more men in the field so that the Americans don't take over the faction. But it's not too important right now. We're pumping out factories, we're pumping out equipment, and we're pumping out dead Russians. Yeah, we're pushing them back very quickly in many places. In fact, it looks like they only have one division in most spots, to the point where they actually have no divisions in a lot of the points on their line. The guys up here actually finished their push by the look of it. Where are you trying to go now? Oh, I see, you've met up with Norway. That's kind of ruined... That's ruined the front. Okay. You guys... there was a hole. There's a small hole there. There's another small hole here. What I'll do with these guys, I'm going to bring them down here. I'll overlap them with the other guys around them, and then just tell them to push. Just push as soon as you get there. The Russians can't fight back. They are but Russians and we are French.
Attention.
Now, can I see an important victory point anywhere close? I might be able to quickly grab to finish this. I'll be honest, I can't see any victory points. I would guess... Oh, game lag. Okay, that solves that issue. Somehow we got infantry equipment. I wasn't aware they had any left. The Soviet Union has capitulated. Okay, what is important here? First thing that's important is we need to give Czechoslovakia, Austria. They've worked hard and they've earned this. Unfortunately, there we go. I was going to say I don't know what their flag looks like. There we go. Czechoslovakia gets Austria. We also need to make sure Poland gets Poland. Okay. Poland can get a lot of this for a small number of points. Oh, well, the Japanese actually get a lot here. That's not surprising. The Japanese have been fighting the Russians for a while. Okay, and turn. Yeah, the Japanese... Have the Japanese puppeted them, or have they puppeted someone else? Oh, they've puppeted Mongolia. Okay, we don't care so much about that. Let's go back to our friend Poland. I'm feeling a thick Poland here. What can I give them that doesn't cost too much? I'm assuming everything that doesn't cost much should be theirs anyway. Poland owned this, right? This is Polish. Actually, I can't give them quite all this. There we go. And turn. There we go. Rightful Polish territory. I believe this is also Polish. Oh, no, the game says no. That bit is though. There we go. That's a good Poland. This is more like the Poland I know. In fact, I think they could probably do a little bit more. Okay, I might... What I'm going to do here, I'll end with that, but then I'm going to pass a couple of times so that we can get some points up. There we go. That's the Poland I recognise. Those borders look about right. Who's taken that? That's been taken by Italy. That's fine. There shouldn't be anything else in Europe that matters. So I think what I'm going to do now... In fact, can we release some people? I don't care about either of them. Soviet Union. Let's go... Yes, okay. We're selected... We can liberate Kazakhstan. Where is Kazakhstan? Oh god, look what look what the Japanese have done. It's disgusting. Oh god. Satellite Afghanistan, sure. Oh, satelliting Iran costs a few too many points. We can satellite Afghanistan though. Afghanistan is now properly democratic. Can I puppet? Okay, I think I just want to try and satellite as many things as possible. I think. For some reason, I can satellite Albania. I thought the Italians had taken that, but no. Maybe that's just telling me I should have given it to Italy. Oh no! Oh no! This isn't what I meant. I think I've just satellited. I meant to release Albania, but I think I've just put the Soviet Union in it. Satellite Red Finland, sure. Oh, I can't do that. I need more points. I'll pass a few times. Release Finland. Armenia, can't do that. Pass. Armenia, nope, still can't do that. Pass. There we go. Armenia is free. Where's Armenia? Not sure. Is that it? There we go. That took a lot of points to get that. Georgia, yep, Georgia should be free. Uzbekistan, Turk something. These places that cost no points whatsoever. And then, oh, we can do that one as well. Did Japan like drop out? I can't do this one yet. I want to satellite Iran. There we go. Okay, we've released a bunch of democratic nations, and Japan has done something god awful. Okay, the only thing we can do now is take states. We could give some of them back to the Soviets, which I should probably do. We have satellited the Soviets who are now in Albania, so I might as well give them some of their states back. If I know what the flag looks like, that looks like the Soviet Union flag to me. We can use them as a border against the Japanese, or at least I can when I have some more points again. I need to actually pay attention to the points as we do this. Oh shit, I did it again. I accidentally took a random province. There definitely needs to be an undo button for that. Maybe just in even if it's just in single player. Let me have an undo button for this, because it gets really annoying when I accidentally take a random province. Like that. I just did it again. God damn, why do I have to reselect the Soviet Union every time? I shouldn't have to reselect them every time I want to give them territory. Especially when their flag blooming moves each time I click on it. I can see why people complain about peace conferences so much. The Japanese are coming, boys. We need to build a wall. A wall of Soviets. I can't give them the capital back, damn it. There we go. Okay, the wall is thickest down south, so I think we need to give them more stuff up here. They will hold off the Japanese for us. I don't even know if there's much point in giving them these last little bits of territory. Why have the Japanese not taken this? What have we got left? I don't even know where these places are, just give them to me. There we go, they're French now. What a mess. There we go, look at this. Lovely. All is as it should be. Oh shit, look at that. I thought the Japanese took that. Why do I have it? Oh god. Oh god, the gore. Oh, I'm still at war with Japan as well, so they're probably going to walk into that now. A subject may soon raise its autonomy. Do you mean Germany? I don't care about Germany. More importantly, I still don't seem to have the achievement. I might need to kill Germany so I can get the achievement for having all of their land in my faction. Where's the little Entente? Is there no way of easily searching this? Should be. I mean, we need this one, so we need to keep playing for 4 years anyway. I could possibly just do that on speed 5. as France, complete the little entente which we've done, and have all German cores owned by you or someone in your faction. To me, we've done that. Oh no, wait, that says complete. Oh, I got the achievement. When did I get the achievement? I don't remember seeing a pop-up. Oh, that's important though. We did get the achievement, so that's good. So that means I just need to do the Don't Surrender achievement, which is just play till 48. I don't think we even really need to do that. I could even possibly do that off stream. I don't know how long it'll probably. Let's put it on speed 5. Let's see how quickly things change. Not very quickly at all if it's going to lag. Also, what a mess. Okay. I don't know if this is quick enough considering I don't need to be doing anything. We could take out the Japanese, but I really don't feel like doing so. Technically, we do need to kill the Japanese to win the war. But when the world looks like this, I'm fairly certain we've already won this war. It's just a matter of time till the Japanese fall over. In fact, shall we have a look what we can see from intel about the Japanese? So, they're on extensive conscription, so they're not even on particularly high conscription laws yet. We can see their equipment to a degree. They have plenty of equipment. So the Japanese aren't actually probably going to fall anytime soon. Every time we have some more divisions come out, we get a step away from the US taking over the faction. I don't think they're going to be able to now. I finally have more tanks. Who actually needs them now? Nobody really. Join that guy. Except one of you. One of you join this guy. Maybe I should... Oh, I was going to say maybe I should move my lines over to the Japanese border. Do I even really need to? Because my allies are doing that now anyway. Do they even have supply? I mean, I apparently don't have supply here. What we're going to do... In fact, what I can do to make it slightly easier... Click on this guy. I can tell him and all of his armies to get on this border. And then same with this guy. And then we're going to say destroy the Japanese. And when those two guys are ready, we'll tell them to attack. I'm assuming that's moving everyone. Yes, it is. Yeah, so I have one achievement I need. I just need the other one now. And we might as well see how much... Oh, so I can support the Finns. Let's support the Finns. We failed to do so before. But now the Republic of Finland is back. So we'll support them. God, you must get so much manpower scraping the barrel. I guess there's an achievement for using all that manpower, isn't there? I guess you'd have to choose a small, crappy nation to start with in order to get that, to easily get that achievement. Oh god. I may have picked up a few more factories and we may now be short on some things. How many factories do I have now? Well, we have 188 civs, although a lot of those are from trade. And mills does it take 179 mils? You guys all in position now? You look to all be in position. Oh no, there are still some guys moving. God, the lag. Lag is bad. Haha, Finland has been supported. There we go. That was the important thing to do. Now Finland can truly be strong. And we have some more mills. What do we need? We're going to need more infantry equipment because I'm about to deplete our stockpiles. In which case we'll probably also need more support and artillery and everything else. Planes, probably don't need more of them. It'd be nice to have more planes though. I definitely don't need towed anti-tank. Okay, unsurprisingly, we are struggling with our supply over here. The supply is okay up to here. If I build some more infrastructure, that'll help. Let's stop building civs for a bit. And let's see if we can get some infrastructure out here in Siberia, shall we? I need a line. In fact, let's just do it all the way along here. I need a line of infrastructure next to the Japanese. Beautiful. This will be the Trans-Siberian Railway. I think getting more resources would probably be helpful again now. Okay. We're all pretty much on their border. What does this say about how badly this is going to go? Estimated plan value. Division still preparing. Crossing large river. And this one, superior enemy. Large river crossing. Division still preparing. Okay, so I'll wait till the divisions aren't preparing. I don't believe we're effectively pushing against the Japanese anywhere. The thing is though, with here, these are the Japanese divisions here. They're going to be a lot stronger than the divisions we were fighting with the Russians. The difference being, one, we're taking awful attrition. That's interesting. Yeah, we're taking awful attrition, but the infrastructure will fix that hopefully. The other thing though is we're going to greatly outnumber our enemies. I'm not suffering from any supply shortages, so the attrition hopefully is not going to do too much damage. Cross fingers. Attrition is not something I've had to deal with up until now though, so I'll be honest, I don't know how bad it can get. Or maybe we should go with nukes. I haven't tried nukes yet. Let's start getting ourselves some nukes. That's how you defeat the Japanese, right? Oh god, I'm not sure we're going to be able to push at all here until we've actually built the infrastructure. I don't know how long that's going to take. Probably not going to be a quick thing. Let's check our supply lines other than the Siberian ones. So if I'm going to here, supply is okay to there. Yeah, and then it quickly drops down the further you go over this way. Local infrastructure does make a big difference though, so if we can get that up. Doesn't help the infrastructure in the Russian Federation, and Romania isn't great. Yeah, so I've told them to build it all the way up to here. We'll see if we can improve it further by adding a bit more on. Some radio towers might also help. These will come after the infrastructure, though I don't think they're affecting a large enough area to actually, for them to actually going to be helpful. Modern tanks. Get some modern tanks. The thing is, can our half-equipped divisions defeat the single Japanese divisions over here? That's the important thing. Also, are both of you still on aggressive? You are. I think aggressive is important here. We're not going to defeat the Japanese by being pansies. Now, the only thing the attrition is actually hurting me on is motorized. Let's see what happens if I do this. It should be we start pushing the Japanese back, because they shouldn't have enough division. They just don't have enough divisions to actually defend against us here. Thing is, though, I don't know what's going to count towards Japanese capitulation. We need their core territory, don't we? So surely, in order for us to actually capitulate them, we'd need to get into Japan, and that's why, at least from a game perspective, we probably would actually need to nuke them in order to win. I'm not even going to bring these guys over. Bringing more guys over to drain the supply is probably not going to be a good idea. Oh, look at that there. Look how far we must have already pushed, because there's Japanese pockets up here. Over here is... Actually, I was going to say over here is not going so well. This division here, this division has no equipment whatsoever. They're completely out of supply. They don't even have any food. They're just over there starving. But yet, some of them are managing to push the Japanese back. I mean, once we have some better infrastructure, this will be a hell of a lot better. The infrastructure over this way is already being greatly improved. I don't have enough civs for it. Well, where's the furthest along we're improving it? Yeah, so we're currently just kind of improving it here. So it's going to take a long time to actually build all of this. How many build points, or whatever it's actually called in this game, is infrastructure? 3,000 compared to 7,000 for a mill. So we should be building them more than twice as quickly as we were building the mills. There is a lot of infrastructure to build though, and we're going to need to be repairing it as we go along as well. There's not anything I can get to reduce... logistics. They reduce supply, don't they? Let's start getting some logistics. We'll probably have finished by the time we actually have any real logistics set up. But you never know, it might be useful. We'll get some more MPs for the resistance. That's one thing I haven't done. Since taking over a bunch of Russia, I haven't looked at the resistance stuff. And it is not looking good. Civil oversight? No. Martial law? There we go. That should sort them all out. You really don't have many divisions actually set up for this, do you? Okay, I guess it depends on the area you've taken over. So we have 40 divisions of these cavalry in the Russian Federation. So yeah, I guess that is quite a bit. Unfortunately, my unequipped divisions over here have stopped pushing. The slightly better equipped divisions over here have also pretty much stopped pushing due to the infrastructure. I'm improving it, but I can't improve it in the Russian Federation. So that's going to limit what we can do. I guess I could build a port over here, could I maybe? Can I not build a port over here? No, I can, yeah. Does there need to be a particular level? No. Delete that. Build. I should just build several naval bases here. That way, when the infrastructure is done, we'll then build those naval bases, and then there shouldn't be any issues with supply. We still have 2.5 years before I get the achievement, so that's fine. France is failing to supply us, so we'll stop buying off them. Portugal, please give me what I need. I have a hell of a lot more iron than I need, so let's not be buying that. We're selling so much iron. It's all being made into guns. We're basically just profiteering at this point. How many civs do I have? I have nearly 200 civs, most of which are coming from our profiteering of selling weaponry. How's my equipment? Okay, a lot of the equipment is ticking down now, but looking at the stockpiles and the rate it's ticking down, we're never going to run out. What are the... we've actually got 27% war score in this war now. Is that the most? That's probably the most, right? No, I wasn't looking at. I was looking at war score. Could we maybe set up a holiday home in... Yeah, we have the most war participation in this war. Even more than the US, who have a lot more factories than us and more divisions. They've also taken a lot more casualties. But then again, we've only just got involved, so... most of the participation is from occupations. Which, of course, we have occupied a large amount of nothing by taking the steppes and Siberia back from the Japanese. Oh, we've pocketed some more Japanese. Our attritioned divisions are slowly starving the Japanese out. Nothing in that pocket, nothing in that pocket. Ah, yes, I don't even know who this was here. There was some minor country here that's capitulated now. So, they are allowing us to advance a lot more here into desert, where there's even less infrastructure. I can invest in Indochina. No, I can't invest in Indochina. I think the Japanese may currently have Indochina. I'll check in a minute. Let's rearm our navy. That can't be a bad idea, right? Yeah, the Japanese currently have Indochina, so I can't do much with that. Okay, we've gotten a lot further along with the infrastructure now. This should be helping with our supply somewhat. Yeah, the supply is better. That's what I'll say. I've taken more territory, so I should probably, yeah, I can tell them to build more infrastructure here. Unfortunately, a lot of this territory we're taking is being taken in the name of the Russian Federation, who I can't, and that means I can't then build the infrastructure we need to continue the fight. Is this a pocket? This is a pocket, isn't it? There's what, 8 divisions of Japanese here. With 0 org. Can we just walk into them? Hey, my modern tanks are done. Lovely. I'm going to start going down this street. Why? Because I need to research something. And there is actually an achievement I don't have for having maxed out all of the maxed out an air, a navy, and a land doctrine. Now we have maxed out our land doctrine. Oh, can I go down there as well? I surely can't. That's surely gonna. No, I don't believe I can go down there. Yeah, mutually exclusive. So I don't want to do that. What I do want to do is start researching some of these, although I'm never going to finish in time. Who's going to become free? The German Republic is going to be free. I don't know how they're achieving this, but they are. Because they're contributing to the war, it would seem. It just says country. So is that just because it's a powerful country? Oh, so the difference is there's only annexed and free. Then they're basically going to be free in a minute. But I have the achievement for owning them, so that's important. That's all that matters with that. Okay, our men are slowly walking up here. I think we're probably losing more men to starvation than the Japanese at this point. Hey, we achieved naval rearmament. Lovely. I can invest in Indochina now. Did somebody land in Indochina? They did, look. Who is this? The Russian Federation has landed in Indochina. They're taking it back for us. I actually have quite a few convoys now. Maybe I should start building some ships. 1936 submarines. Sounds lovely. Build me some of those. I wonder how long the new Mongol Empire is going to last. It appears to be being defended by the Japanese at the moment. It also appears to not have enough men to actually defend all the provinces. Why is the infrastructure in the new Mongolian Empire so good? It doesn't even make sense. Okay, the supply here is a hell of a lot better than it was. Is there anywhere else I can build it? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I'm not really taking territory. It's going to other people. I can continue building infrastructure down through here as we advance. That won't be so bad. It's up here that's kind of a problem. When we have the naval bases here built... I'm going to cancel these. That's a waste of time. If we get the naval bases here built, that'll help. Do naval bases have level? I guess they do. In that case, I'll cancel... Just cancel all of them. I'm going to put a max level naval base there, and I'm actually going to push it to the top. And then once the infrastructure over here is fixed, that should fix our supply problems on the eastern front here. And we're slowly pulling away from the US in being in charge of the faction, so that's good. All these divisions have so little org they can't even advance. It's actually disgusting. Oh, I've run out of motorized now, so maybe I should stop the advances for a bit. And what we'll do, we'll find wherever the motorized are. We're going to pull these to the top because they're kind of important right now. And then we're going to take some factories off other things. There is no rubber left in the world. All of the rubber is being used. Oh, why can't I trade with the Dutch East Indies? Why is my trade influence low? I'm leading the faction that's in charge of most of the world. I've got to trade with like minor nations to actually get my rubber. Oh look, the United Kingdom, no, no, Hong Kong's there. I was going to say they have Hong Kong, that's not Hong Kong. Hong Kong's over here. The UK are coming for it though, they're going to take it back. Okay, so due to the attrition, we're not actually producing any motorized right now. Oh no, here we go. It's going to take 130 days to get this sorted. That's not a good rate, guys. I can get some of them back by doing that. How many motorized are in these? Quite a few, right? Yeah. Let's get rid of them as well. There we go, that helped a bit. Now we're waiting 3 months to get that sorted. And basically, because I've stopped advancing, the whole front has stopped advancing. Let's continue with nukes. We need to, it's 45 for nukes, and it is 45, so we can actually get those. If my naval base built, it is lovely. Infrastructure here is still dreadful. We should be able to get Supply throughput limit 6. Well, that's not good, is it? Ah, it's okay. It's only got 2 levels at the moment. And the infrastructure over here still needs to be built. What is this province? Okhotsk. Okay. Let's find you. And push you to the top. Okay, I think you were already getting built, so that's fine. And the problem is, our supply here is improved, but then the supply here is not good, and the Russian Federation aren't going to fix it. I wish I could build in other countries. The Russian Federation are my puppet. Let me build infrastructure in their country. I alone actually have more factories than Japan right now. So there's really zero way they can fight the whole faction. Because I don't think anyone else in this... Oh, they've only got 68%. Where's the rest of it? Oh, Nationalist Spain has a high percentage because of their contribution. So yeah, basically we're only fighting the Japanese now. Nobody else in the faction matters. Can I do anything with this? Have they not quite achieved their freedom yet? It says they have what they need. I'm surprised they haven't broken free from me. Maybe they can't do it when at war? No, that wouldn't make sense. Surely they can do it when at war. Okay, we're only short for 2.7k motorized now. It says 51 days to fix it. Oh, hello. It may not matter. Because the US have managed to get into Japan. I don't know if they'll be able to hold. They haven't got a port. They're not going to take that port. No, I don't think they're going to be able to hold that. Oh, they've almost managed to get Hong Kong back. Is there anything I can do to get more motorized? I doubt it. Ooh, trade deal opinion. That wouldn't be bad. What have we got here? Political power. I really don't need you anymore. Let's get higher trade opinion, because that's actually where we're getting a lot of our factories from anyway. Now I'm going to presume we don't actually need this motorized. I'm going to try pushing again. We have our grand battle plan bonuses again now, so... With any luck, like here, even though our divisions are horribly... Actually, we're not even horribly shortly equipped anymore. Our org is awful. This actually shouldn't be too hard to finish now, though, I don't think. Oh, the Americans got pushed out of Japan. They built forts in some of these places. No wonder we can't take them. Oh, spazzy Japanese. We're a bit jumping all over the place there for a bit. We do very much have supply issues though. I wonder if it'd be better if I just pulled some of my men out. We apparently have supply issues down here. Do I even have men down here? Oh, I don't, but apparently the Japanese have... Oh, the Japanese are here helping the nationalist Spanish. I haven't been paying at all attention to Africa. There's still little pockets of nationalist Spain over here. Once I kick them out of Spain proper, it really doesn't matter what they do down here in Africa. Oh, I really wish I could tell blooming Russia to build infrastructure. We're not even bad here now. The supply, total supply there is 72, which is a decent amount. But then you come down here and it's half that. If we had 72 here, we'd actually be perfectly fine with supply. If I could just get a bit of territory so that I can build more infrastructure, that'd be great. Okay, Germany need a bunch of political power to actually break free. That makes some sense. How did Japan feel about this war? They have actually lost a bit of their victory points now somehow. New Mongol Empire fell over. It's probably just a matter of until I get nukes. If I nuke them enough, they'll just surrender, right? Although I think I also need air superiority to nuke. Then again, I don't think that'll be too hard to get. Surely the Japanese don't have more planes than all of us. Planes. They have quite a few thousand planes actually. In total they have about 5,000 planes. Hey US, how many do you have? US have 6,000 planes. I'm thinking as a faction we probably outnumber them then. UK, 6,000 planes. Me, 300 planes. Oh no, I have 1,000 in total. Oh no, sorry, the UK have 37,000 planes. I was looking at the wrong thing. The US 18,000 and Japan have, yeah, 4,000 planes. I think we might win the air battle. Just a hint, unless the Japanese have somehow made super planes. Also, I don't know how this guy got down here. How the hell have you managed to get down here, mate? And why are you still pushing? Can somebody free this guy, please? Oh, I feel like we might be able to cut them off here. Do I have a light tank nearby? A light tank that isn't horribly attritioned. Okay, we're still actually catching up on the motorized. That's good. Oh no! I'm going to lose a division! No! No, he's gone! He can't stand! The Japanese have got him! Well, this is a bit of a mess up here again, isn't it? Looks like we've encircled a few more Japanese divisions. If we could take that one, that'd be a nice little pocket. Well, it looks like I might be able to take it with a bit of luck. Say a bit of luck, it looks like I might just be able to take it anyway. Die, Japan. Okay, cool. He's out, which means these guys have just been pocketed, which includes a tank, which is nice. Does that provide supply here? Can I pocket all these divisions up here by doing this? Looks like we still can't build any more infrastructure, which is really disappointing. I built myself a naval base and say there's plenty of supply up here now. The problem is just I can't make the supply go through. Actually, does that? I've actually got 9 infrastructure now. Why is the supply here still so bad? So, supply. Required, no, that's not what I want. Supported. Control of incoming province, edge provinces, that's fine. Local +6, okay. Incoming, 20. Okay, incoming supply is 20. So here there is bottleneck infrastructure in Ulan Ude. Does it tell me where these places actually are? Probably not, right? Cheater. Why is it 25% of previous infrastructure? What does that mean? Damn it, I wish I knew. There's not even anyone here to tell me right now. Sad face. Poor streamer. Poor streamer needs people to hold his hand. Oh look, we're in Japan now. Well, more specifically, the US are in Japan, and they have a few ports now, so that's probably this war over with. And we didn't even need to nuke them. Silly US, thinking we needed nukes. All we need to do is, basically, if the US can just take their island, that'll be that. The UK are in Korea now as well, and we have some other landings going on in various other places. God, it's a bit of a mess, isn't it? I'm not seeing, I was going to say I'm not seeing the red skulls of death anymore, but that's because I wasn't zoomed in enough. There's still plenty of red skulls of death here. Hello Ram, nice to see you. The first comment of the stream, well done. So as you can see, Russia no longer exists. There's a bit of border gore, because I released as many countries as I could, which was less than I would have hoped. And now we're killing Japan. Peaking a bunch, I'll be honest. Do you know what that means? I don't know how to sort that. I haven't actually changed anything since yesterday. I'll see if I can listen back to my own stream a minute so I can hear it. Peaking a bunch, I'll be honest. Do you know what that means? I don't know how to sort that. Okay, I see what you mean. Now the problem... I see what you mean. Okay, I see what you mean. I've changed it and I need to wait for the stream to catch up to actually hear it. Now the problem... I see what you mean. Okay, I see what you mean. I've changed it and I need to wait for the stream to catch up to actually hear it. Okay, I think I made it too quiet. I just had to refresh the stream page because it was being a bit laggy probably. Give me a moment, I'll wait to hear myself so I can check my mic. There's a problem with having no viewers. I don't have people to correct things like that. Because I actually had to change it today a little bit during work, but I didn't think it would affect the stream. To hear myself so I can check my mic. There's a problem with having no viewers. I don't have people to correct things like that. Because I actually had to change it today a little bit during work, but I didn't think it would affect the Hearing myself talk back is kind of weird. I think I've about got it now though. It's a little bit quiet now. Still there, Ram? Sound better to yourself yet? There's a problem with having no viewers. I don't have people to correct things like that. Because I actually had to change it today a little bit during work, but I didn't think it would affect the Hearing myself talk back is kind of weird. I think I've about got it now though. It's a little bit quiet now. Still there, Ram? Sound better to yourself yet? Oh, Romulus is here now as well. Excellent. You can also help me correct my mic. I think it needs to just still be a little bit louder. No viewers. I don't have people to correct things like that. Because I actually had to change it today a little bit during work, but I didn't think it would affect the Hearing myself talk back is kind of weird. I think I've about got it now though. It's a little bit quiet now. Still there, Ram? Sound better to yourself yet? Oh, Romulus is here now as well. Excellent. You can also help me correct my mic. I think it needs to just still be a little bit louder. No viewers. I don't have people to correct things like that. Because I actually had to change it today a little bit during work. Oh, that's something I should do actually. Let me mute. I've still got myself talk. I mute the game sounds. I think I've about got it now. I can mute what you can hear as well. That's not going to help. I'll turn the volume of the game down a bit. Sound better to yourself yet? Oh, Romulus is here now as well. Most people, excellent. When they stream, have the volume dead low anyway. I think it needs to just still be a little bit louder. No viewers. I don't have people to correct things like that. Because I actually had to change it today a little bit during work. Oh, that's something I should do actually. Let me mute. I've still got myself talk. I mute the game sounds. I think I've about got it now. I can mute what you can hear as well. That's not going to help. I'll turn the volume of the game down a bit. Sound better to yourself yet? Oh, of course. Yeah, sorry. Most people, what you hear is that stream have the volume dead low anyway. I think it needs to just... That was a bit of a mess. Okay, what I hear is actually then what is taken directly through and streamed. So that's the time loop you're hearing. Because when I hear myself talk, I'm not getting just the game audio that goes through. It's just the audio that goes through my headset is what you guys hear. So when I made it so I could hear myself talk to hear it back, that was also going then going back to you guys and making a loop. That's amusing. Now the game for me sounds pretty quiet now. Look back up a little bit. Okay, this is the real me, Romulus. Can you hear me now? How do I sound compared to the game now? Quite good. Is quite good acceptable? I guess between now and the next time I stream, I will. Oh, if you two both say it's fine now, I'll take it as my main viewers. Your opinions are what matter. Anyway, here we are for Romulus, who just joined. As you can see, I finished beating the Russians. They are now the Russian Federation, and I punished them by making this awful border gore. I released a bunch of democratic nations and Albania, because Albania was important. I did... Sorry. Czechoslovakia got what it needed. It is now the Austro-Hungarian Union. And I did get the achievement for... I'll be honest, I'm not actually sure when I got it, because it didn't pop up. But I did get the achievement for getting all of German's cores with the little Entente. There it is. Big Entente. Got that achievement. So now I actually just need the Vive la France achievement for playing till 1948 without capitulating of France. So that's why we're over here just attacking the Japanese. Yeah, acceptable will do for now, I guess. So between what I'll do tomorrow... Yeah, what I'll do tomorrow, and I probably if I've had to change my mic at all for work, then, because I've been working from home, if I've had to change my mic for work, then before the stream I will test the sound before actually starting the stream. Also, I've been playing on speed 5 for a while now because there's not exactly much chance of us losing this. The US are in Japan, so if we can take enough of China, Japan will probably capitulate. They are 27% of the way there. If the US could just like push Japan out a bit more, but there's not. Okay, they are moving in here. Where's the capital right now? Tokyo? Yeah, Tokyo's there. Yeah, I guess that is something I should do for streaming, is test the mic beforehand. So when normally I watch big streamers, and big streamers, if they have an issue like that, they've got 100 plus people watching, everyone just screams at them for a minute and then it gets sorted. Whereas I haven't had anyone in the chat, so I haven't had anyone to correct me. Yeah, I agree. 48 is kind of long. Most things in the game, like there's not even like not achievements. Texts don't even go that far. Most of the texts do go to 46 at the latest. I think most of them actually go to just 45. So yeah, I think 46 would be perfectly reasonable for that. 48 is quite long. Yeah, I guess the planes go to 50. Even the nukes only go to 45. I think if you're France and you've survived until 45, the chance of you capitulating after that as a player is pretty damn low. No, US, don't get pushed back. You need to take out the Japanese while I'm distracting most of their forces. Oh, another thing I've been trying to just get, even though I'm not using the Navy, I'm trying to fill out the Naval Doctrine so I can get the achievement for having filled out a land, air and naval doctrine. Obviously, yeah, just scream at me. That'll work. Somehow I actually seem to have Navy points. Sure, why not? Oh yeah, I've also been getting a lot of these extractions because 3/4 of my factories come from trade. So I've been trying to extract as many resources from the world as I can. That's how you build an economy, right? What was I going to do? I was going to double check infrastructure. Because I built the Trans-Siberian Railway across Russia to try and keep the infrastructure reasonable. Unfortunately, when we started taking over... I was looking at the wrong place there. There you go. Trans-Siberian Railway. Unfortunately, when we started taking over Japan, all the territory got given to Russia, so I haven't been able to keep the infrastructure good as we've been going in. Now, something popped up there, but I wasn't paying attention to it. This I should probably double check. Although, oh, okay, yeah, that's newly acquired territory. That probably needs martial law. Wish I could... Are there actually any ways I can sort this? Sort by resistance? There we go. And then we can find the ones that have civilian oversight. Then what we could maybe do here, actually do the reverse. Go down here. Oh, we could return territory to Greece. Greece is our friend, aren't they? They're in our faction. Yeah, return that. I'm not returning territory to Russia. It seems the Italians are behaving, so I'm going to try and get some compliance by changing you. Same with the Germans. Nationalist Spain is for some reason behaving, so let's change them as well. If the resistance gets too high, we'll change it back. There is no more infrastructure I can build, so there's not a lot I can do there. I guess I'll go back to just building mills. We don't need them now, but might as well. Yeah, being able to build in allied territory would be great. I mean, Russia's my puppet as well. You'd think if I want to build in my puppet, they'd let me build in my puppet. I think that they have tried... Yeah, they have been trying to build infrastructure, I think. I don't think this was 8 before. But I definitely have a lot more civs than they do. In fact, can we see what they have? Oh, Russia's actually got quite a few factories. They have half as many civs as me, which is probably why they've been able to build the infrastructure they have. Okay, so we own Korea. The US has not been pushed out of Japan yet. They have 50 divisions nearly there. The UK have landed in Tokyo. Oh no, they haven't quite got Tokyo. They're about to get Tokyo though. It doesn't look like... It looks like Japan has basically moved all of their troops in Japan down to fight the US, and so now the British have landed. Nah, I'm pretty sure I did the Russians as my puppet, and this is kind of hard to tell, isn't it? Are they not my puppet? I don't know how I set it up. I wasn't really paying too much attention during the peace deal. I gave Poland its rightful territory. I gave Czechoslovakia its rightful territory. And I made sure that all of Germany was in my factions area so that I could get the achievement. And then I just kind of messed about. You know, because all of these states need to exist. And this needed to happen. I didn't actually do this. The Netherlands chose that for themselves. They did that to themselves, God bless them. Tokyo is down. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do when Japan capitulates in a minute, because we've still got another year and a half. I could maybe get that achievement off stream, and we could maybe start the next game. No, I don't think they're my puppet either, honestly. I think I might have messed that up. Let's see. Okay, puppets. These are the puppets. What's their flag? That's me. Their flag is white, blue, red. And my puppets do not contain a flag like that. So no, I didn't puppet the Russian Federation. I messed that one up. I do have a lot of puppets though. Uzbekistan. obviously, it was very important that I owned them as a puppet. The United Kingdom is apparently doing things in Turkey. Sure. Oh, the United States have got a good push in China there. What do you mean? This map is beautiful. Look at all the French. Even better. This is the real map that matters. Look at all that French. This shows both France and Greater France. This shows just France, but this is Greater France. And if I can scroll because I've got it on speed 5 and I'm getting 10 frames a second, this is France as well now, as far as I'm concerned. Also, what the hell happened here? I don't remember this happening. Did I own this from the start? Did I just never realise I own territory down here? Probably. Also, Germany's probably going to break away soon. So is actually a lot of people. That's because of this big war. They've all contributed to the war. I don't know what I can do to get it down. I can see obviously from here how they've gotten it up. But I don't know what you can do to get the things down. Norway. Oh yeah, Norway. Oh, Norway's just normal. What's up with Norway? Did they take territory somewhere I haven't noticed? That looks like a normal Norway to me. Ram, are you saying that French Eastern Siberia shouldn't be a thing? Do you as a Frenchman not want to own Eastern Siberia? Okay, we can build nuclear reactors. Lovely. Shall we spend all of our factories doing that now? We will allow infrastructure to be built and we will allow for stuff to be repaired. And then we need nuclear reactors. Oh no, our cipher was broken. Whatever shall I do? Norwegian... Oh, this! I missed that. And Kingdom of Romania, they took a piece of the pie for themselves. This was me misclicking again. I forgot when I first started doing this about having to click on the flags each time again. But then as you can see from the rest of the Russian Federation, I remembered after that. Then I got bored and just decided to take this for myself. This was not originally Russia. This was actually originally Japan. We've taken this since the start of the war with Japan. And I'm really surprised they haven't capitulated yet. They're still only 67%. Where are their other points? They have Nagasaki. Do we just need to take out the Japanese, the Chinese? Is that what we're doing here? This is a beautiful Netherlands. I quite like this shape. That's a lovely bit of territory that they chose to take for themselves there. I mean, the Netherlands do like to be on the sea, and so they've chosen the Caspian Sea to be the new one that they control. Yeah, cheaper naval doctrines. I need those, because we're doing navy stuff, right? Do I get a bunch of war participation if I nuke the Japanese? Is that how this works? Hey, the US have actually done more than me now. Okay, taking their whole island might be an issue. Because it looks like... Okay, they're going to push into this bit. What's this island called? Hokkaido? I guess that must be right. Hokkaido. So the British are in there. Looks like there's only one Japanese division even up there. This bit of territory just has horses in it. But it looks like the division's actually in Japan. They're a bit few and far between. This is kind of disgusting. United States owning Eastern China, I don't like. Part of me thinks it's beautiful, but part of me finds this truly disgusting. This, though, is a Brit. This I like down here. This is what Hong Kong should have looked like. Clearly, we did not get enough from the Opium Wars. I think that's when we got Hong Kong. I'll be honest, my history could be slightly better. Humble brag. Yeah, I will actually probably do that because it'll speed. I say speed the process up. It doesn't matter whether we take Japan or not, really. All we really need to do is just keep playing the game until 48, unless the Japanese somehow land in France. I don't think I'm defending France anymore. Oh no, yeah, I do still have my defense divisions on the ports, who have been there all game. Oh yeah, the US are currently doing one hell of a naval invasion by the look of it. How are we doing actually in being in charge of the faction? Cool, we're still in charge of the faction. The US need to keep growing a bit more if they want to take over. Let's see if we can get some guy. In fact, what division is... Oh no, I don't have... Yeah, so this guy, I want you to cancel all orders. And what I actually did earlier is I built a port. Actually, do I even need? I don't need to do a naval invasion, do I? I should just be able to tell my divisions to get over here. Can you come here? Okay, I need to click on a naval base. Where is a naval base we own? Is this not a naval base? Sure, UK, you do what you want. Do we... is this a naval base? Cannot transport to a non-naval base location. So, I would have thought I would just need to click on a naval base. That is a naval base. So why can't they come here? Okay, I'm going to just double check they don't have any orders. Do I need them to be at a naval base to start with? I would have thought they'd be able to figure that out on their own. Ah, there's one here. Come here. Yeah, when we first started RAM, the UK wasn't in our faction. And the Italians and Germans together were beating me at sea because I didn't have enough oil because they kept sinking my convoys. So I set up naval defences then to make sure that I didn't get navally invaded by them. One above Osaka. Oh, here, that. Can I go there? Okay. I think they agreed to that. Okay, some are coming. Good. Thank you, Romulus. Why does this not count? There is a naval base here, at least if you look at this. Is it maybe because is it damaged? No, it says damage level 0 of 3. Was it just not a big enough naval base? Oh, the US actually have a lot of men here now. I don't think I really need to help here. You need a tech in order to do a naval invasion. I don't need a tech to move troops, I don't believe. I've managed to move 2 tank divisions here. Surely that will be enough, right? Go. Go, my tank divisions. Yes, lag is bad. I'm currently playing on speed 5. If I remember correctly, in Paradox games, speed 5 isn't a particular speed. What it does is it just maxes out your CPU. I think I remember reading on their forums from one of the developers that Speed 5 just runs the game as fast as your computer can. And I don't have a bad PC. Okay, I'm pretty sure we should own all of Japan soon. And there we go. That's all of Japan. I'm actually not too concerned about this conference. I'll let you guys decide though. Is there anything we should take? What should be part of France? Or is there any particular governments or countries you would like me to set up? I'm just waiting for the stream to catch up so you guys can actually respond to me now. And then you're going to have to wait for me to catch up to your response. Why would I destroy my whole army? The French army is great. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take it all to Paris and we're going to march through the streets. Let the AI decide. Can I decide AI France? Or do you just mean click done? So just click done, I assume that means. I'll wait for confirmation. This is where I feel like I need to come up with some witty banter to fill the awkward silence. If we had a few more people in the stream chat, I could be responding to them. But AI Gore sounds pretty good. Okay, click done it is. Thank you, Romulus. And then we wait for the AI to calculate what it's doing. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, so I didn't. I thought I'd done that. I didn't think I'd taken this. I could have sworn Japan took it, but then somehow I ended up with it after the war. But yeah, this is neat. What do we have then? Well, the game can keep playing. Actually, the only check I do want to check is I want to check I'm still doing this. There we go. And we can maybe find somebody to test a nuke before we're done. Anyway, let's have a look at what's the AI decided to do. So the Republic of China exists. They don't have a coastline. The Manchu Republic exists. They have the Republic of China within them. Korea has not been divided. So Korea's probably done the best out of this from what I can see. Although actually, no, Japan's looking good. Japan is solid. We have the Republic of China also in Taiwan. However, this Republic of China is a different colour. So, I could be wrong, but I don't think these are the same country, guys. The United States have taken this bit of land and this bit of land. Oh, the Taiwanese Republic of China also own this. The British have Hong Kong back and then this bit of land. The Guangxi Independent Republic exists. Yunnan Independent Republic. I've got my own territory back down here. I think that's... Oh yeah, and Siberia. Siberia is a thing, and so is Kazakhstan. You see this? This is dreadful. It's absolutely disgusting. Oh, and somehow Russia ended up with this bit of land. Oh, so that means I was building infrastructure all the way through there. And I don't even get to keep the territory. Tech really doesn't matter at this point. The Little Entente owns the world. There we go. I would call that a success. The only thing we could really do to improve it significantly would be to take out South America. However, South America, from my knowledge of this game, is a hellhole, and we won't be touching it. Let's invest in Syria. That can't go poorly in the future. So, what we need to do now is select all of our guys, and everyone now needs to come home. In fact, first off, I should delete any orders so that they don't try and go back. Some of them are going to fail to come home because I think some of them are probably trapped in Japan. Oh, did that not delete all their orders? This guy seems to be trying to go back to the coast. And the lag has got me again. Why has Poland, what are you doing? Poland, what are you doing? You're part of... Oh, God, no. Poland was perfect, apart from maybe this, but Poland, no. Oh, God. Oh, I ruined my Poland. I had such a beautiful Poland. Crap. Oh, God, the AI in this game. Poland, you're part of the faction. You didn't need to give in to him. Okay, yeah, so this guy... Can you stop garrisoning, please? There we go. Now all of you need to go to Paris. It's party time in Paris. Oh yeah, we have all these guys here that never actually fought. These guys I was just building to try and stay in charge of the faction. You can come to Paris as well. Oh, look at that red line through the middle. It's literally... Poland has literally been partitioned again. Even in this timeline, Poland has been cut in half. I'd argue it's even worse than Germany right now. Its naming is better, but its territories are disgusting. Okay, so when do we actually get the achievement? And does the game keep running while I look at this? It does, good. Reach 1948. Okay, so we're only half a year away. In an attempt to stand up to the increased threat against British holdings in Southeast Asia, the colonial territories of Singapore and Borneo have been transferred to Australia. Okay, sure. I was also trying to get Master of War. I don't know if we'll have time for that. But yeah, we just need to sit here for a while now while this ticks up so that I can get Vive la France. Ah, no, I moved. Who did I just move? I have one guy. One of the guys partying in Paris got told to go home. No, go here. Oh look, French Union. This sounds like a great thing to finish with, right? It is time to reclaim a new France, a France that spans the globe, in which all parts of our realm are united. We will hold referendums in every part to confirm the people's will to become part of this new greater France. This can't go poorly. Sounds like a good way to finish. We'll declaim a better France. Also, Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is a great colour. I need them to add an achievement to the game to make me play as Kazakhstan so that I can play a game using this colour. But yeah, what was I looking at? Okay, so it is 1 in the morning on the 31st of December is apparently 1948. So yeah, we just need to let the game run till then. That'll probably only take 10-15 minutes, question mark? I thought they gave Singapore to Australia. I swear that was the thing we got. Oh yeah, we're not building enough nuclear factories. What is France if not irradiated? Why does Japan still import state of Japan? I don't even know how that occurred. Oh god, and this over here as well. This was all owned by me. Oh no, no, this was Romania. This is where Romania and Norway was. How did these guys end up with it? Because the thing, I think what it did, so there was the peace conference after I beat the Russians, and what the game then did was it divided up the occupation. It did what it needed to do for the peace conference. Then it divided up the occupation of the land based on where forces were. So I had soldiers like all the way up till here. And what I know during the peace conference, I'm sure Japan like chose to take all of this. However, after the peace conference finished, despite Japan having clicked to take this, it was actually put into my name. I'm not sure why that would have been. Also, who's taking attrition?
Attention.
You guys. Oh, I didn't tell these guys to come home, did I? You guys, you need to come back to Paris. To Paris. It's party time. There we go. Union of France. Let's see how this ended. Indochina votes against the Union. The referendum results coming in from Indochina paint a grimmer picture than expected. While few in the capital believe that the nationalist hotbeds would vote to join the Union, it appears that nationalist sentiments are far wider spread than previously believed. So, yep. Syria votes against the Union. Central Africa votes to join. Yes. West Africa votes to leave. North Africa votes to leave. Well, I know who we're going to war with, don't you? I don't think I've actually lost them, have I? No. So it's just that I had control of 2 armies while I right-clicked there. That was stupid. You guys come here. So am I correct in thinking that the resistance here in Indochina and the other places it just named is now awful? So, why are you civilian in... Martial law, go. Yep. Until you guys learn to behave, you're under martial law. The German Republic, I think, is fine. I guess unless it starts complaining about actual resistance, I don't need to bother with this. Actually, the Russian Federation, they've been behaving. They can go to local autonomy. Wherever the hell this is, that can go to local autonomy. Tunisia, they've been behaving. And I can't bother to micro any more of that. I just need these techs. These are the only ones I care about now, just to get another achievement. Might as well get the basic ones done where we can. Yeah, basically after World War II, you had the Cold War, then there was some slightly more hot wars against communism and decolonialization up until the 21st century, where we started all becoming... Oh, I forgot Spain was part of this war. Oh yeah, Spain joined Japan. It doesn't look like too much bad has happened to them. This exists. So Spain lost Catalonia. Navarra is free. And whatever the hell this is, Galicia is also free. Okay, who's resisting? Indochina. What a surprise. Have you not just seen what happened in Indochina to the rest of the world? Oh, they're already under martial law. There's not a lot more I can do. Okay, we're building nukes now. Is there anywhere else I can build nukes? Ah, I know how we can placate them. We'll give them nuclear power plants. There we go, that'll help. Same with Syria. We should put some nuclear power plants in Syria. There we go. Yugoslavia claims Macedonia. Okay. This is just countries finishing off the focus trees now, isn't it? This Macedonia? Yeah, this Macedonia. Click on some random text. There we go. Let's develop jet engines. We're going to be the first ones into space. The French will be the first to land on the moon in this timeline. Yeah, don't worry. I put nuclear power plants in Syria, so that'll help stop them resisting. That's how that works. Because they know what's going to come if they properly resist. Look, I do have troops in Syria. There's a guy here. Stand here. He's going to move again after that, isn't he? Yeah, okay. There's one cavalryman. In fact, there's a whole... Where is manpower in this thing? I'm not even sure. Oh, there we go. 8k. Sorry, 6k. Can't count. The whole 6,000 Frenchmen in Syria. I'm sure they can handle it. I also just realised you can actually see the resistance here, which is pretty good. The compliance is fairly high. Oh, they're actually on military governor. We can do one better. Martial law. So you're on martial law now. Can I click around to... There we go. You. Martial law. Okay, they're the only ones that it's complaining about. Okay, we're almost there, guys. It's almost the end of the year. And there we go. There's a big party going on in Paris. And I was kind of hoping I'd be able to get the supply out, but I guess our supply is just way too good here. I'm not sure if all my armies are actually here. No, you still have a lot of men missing. They are coming, I think. I have 2 nukes, so we can have 2 countries break away from us and they will quickly fall back in line. We're also making roughly 1 nuclear bomb every month, so on about the same par as Russia. Look, it's okay, we'll invest in Indochina and that'll make them happy. Also, shall we restructure our government? It's wartime's over, guys. We're going back to a civilian economy. And we're going to disarm. There we go. It's okay, guys. Everything is good now. Remember, we're a disarmed nation with a civilian economy. So that just shows that the war is over and done with. It also means that the US is probably going to take over. Hey, there we go. Vive la France. It popped up in the bottom left. I hope that also shows on the stream. It should do, because I'm sure I'm capturing the monitor rather than the game. But yeah, there we go. I achieved my goal. I got the achievement I was going for. Haven't played this game properly. I certainly haven't played a full game of it in probably years. And we were able to survive as France. And not only did we survive as France, we basically conquered the world. Can I release Brittany? Maybe. Should we have a look? It's not in country list, is it? I'm not sure. The Frenchman says no. Well, you see, as a Brit, when a Frenchman says no to me, it only makes me want to do something more. I don't actually know how I would release Brittany, though. Show non-resisting countries. Is there any way of sorting? Okay, this is in alphabetical order. He says it's in alphabetical order and then scrolls down despite B being the first one. So no, I can't release Brittany. That's not an option. What I can do, though, is just release everyone. Shall we see what border goal we can create just before I finish? Okay, the lag here is making this really bad. Let's pause. Wait for my frames to go back up. I don't see it. Can you guys see that? In the top left, can you see the FPS for the game? The screen for me looking at the stream is too small to be able to tell. Okay, I'm back onto 30 FPS. Oh yeah, of course. This is HOI4, so releasing a nation has to take a minute each time. Don't worry, I'm basically decolonizing now. And then we'll see what the map looks like. Yeah, it's actually triggering the fan on my computer a bit. So I do have a good computer, but then the fan gets really loud when the computer actually starts getting hot. And I can hear it through my headphones now. It's okay, we're almost there. We're on to R. Once we're through R, we're basically done. Vietnam is free, so now that can happen. Oh yeah, we built a load of nuclear reactors in Syria. That won't go wrong in the future, right? I'm basically Germany has nukes. I'm pretty sure I built a nuclear reactor in Italy. We've also given nukes to Vietnam and Syria. So they will be the major powers in the coming 100-odd years, where nuclear power reigns supreme. Now, where the hell even is Upper Volta? where is this place? Oh, I can release Brittany. Look, here it is. There we go. We'll watch Brittany go free. This is France. There we go. Brittany's free. Brittany's its own place. And as somebody who plays EU4, that looks like they're kind of missing a bit here, but I could be wrong. How many more of these are there? Okay, we're almost done. The scroll ball's gone away. I can actually release parts of France I'm going to. Now we're also going to release Occitania, which I think is basically southern France. Can you hear the fan through the mic? It's only here right in the late game where it's actually an issue, so it's not a... Oh, look at... Oh, they're a beautiful colour. Look at that kind of toothpaste colour. They're basically Sardinia Piedmont? I don't know how you say that. Okay, so we've released Corsica is there. Syria is free. Algiers. American North Africa. That's not right. This mess. We've released all of that. And some things here. Vietnam is free. And so is the Republic of Laos. Republic of Cambodia. I don't know what else I owned. I think a lot of the other stuff was just me giving back stuff, right? It was mostly African countries. But yeah, look at that. Look at that nicely partitioned world. Every culture group is its own country now, basically. But really, looking at this, if we're going to say who won this game, it's probably Czechoslovakia. I think they're the winners here. Not us, the French. Because, I mean, just look at France now. Czechoslovakia, though, are 3 times their size and are kind of a nice shape. So I'm gonna call it there. I think that's game. We're only 5-10 minutes before I would usually finish anyway, because I need to go and eat in a minute. So unless either you two have anything else you'd like to see, I think that's a good place to wrap up this game. That was nice, wasn't it? I got end of the stream. We're actually in a good place to wrap up. Achieved both the things I set out for. Which, I don't like how it actually does this. It makes it hard to find the achievements I'm looking for. There's one of them. The achievements I actually got during this run should show in this list. I can't see any way of changing it. But yeah, that's good. Thanks for watching, guys. Glad to have you here. Thank you for helping me get my mic to a more reasonable volume. I will test it myself before actually streaming next time, and then maybe we'll get a couple more viewers, because if the mic was really bad, which I did hear it was bad after making it so I could hear myself, that probably scared off other viewers before you two turned up and told me what was wrong. So sad face for that. But yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that. I think I'll probably play another HOI game next. Part of me really wants to play Civ 6. I haven't played Civ 6 barely at all since it came out. But I've been watching the Yogscast play a game. Or I've been watching them play a couple of games actually. And I kind of want to play Civ 6. I'll let you two decide. Should I play another HOI game or Civ 6? And if it's HOI, who should I play as? Now I've got to wait for the stream to catch up again. I'll just play on my phone for a minute. That's good streamer behaviour, right? Just check Instagram. See it and make sure nobody's liked any of my posts. I wish there was a way for me to see how far behind the stream was. That would be quite good. Okay, ROM is fine with Civ 6. And either is good for RAM. Sounds good. Okay, I'll play a game of Civ 6. That'll be nice. So I haven't played it for a while, so it'll be a nice change of pace. I do need to buy the DLC though. It's okay. I got paid extra last month. Yeah. So yeah, next I'll play Civ 6 starting tomorrow. I may or may not stream it the weekend. Probably won't. There were some YouTube videos out going to make, not particularly important ones. What YouTube video is particularly important. But I was going to do some time. I've been playing EU4 before I was streaming. I was going to do some time lapses of the games of EU4 I played. And also, I've been playing a lot of Trials of Cold Steel, which is a JRPG, and I was going to do a couple videos on that. But anyway, that doesn't matter. That's probably what I'm going to do at the weekend, but I should be streaming tomorrow, and we will do Civ 6. So, until then, thank you both for watching. I've enjoyed. I hope you've enjoyed. I've certainly enjoyed. And also, apparently we have 4 concurrent viewers. One of them should be me, so for whoever the other viewer is that isn't signed into YouTube in an account, thank you for watching too. I hope you've enjoyed. Until then though, that's goodbye from me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.